All right, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can probably see behind me, there is ice fishing gear charging, rods are rigged, and we are getting ready for the ice season, but there's a catch to that. I live in the most southern part of Canada, southern Ontario, and it is January 31st, and we still don't have safe ice. Technically, we have went ice fishing a couple times, but they were only on our backyard pond because other bigger bodies of water, such as the bay and bigger ponds, did not freeze. But we are getting ready because last night the bay froze over. There's a very thin layer, not safe enough for us to fish, but we are going to go out today and do a little something different and very fun and basically prepare for ice fishing. Let's get going. There we go. Now I'm situated. All right, it is very bright out. I forgot sunglasses, but we are at spot number 1. So we have no idea what to expect at this little lake because last night was literally our first cold night. It went to about negative 12 degrees Celsius overnight, and so there could be completely open water, there could be a thin layer of ice, there could be up to 3 inches, who knows. But anyways, we're gonna go down, we're gonna check it out with the underwater drone and see what we're looking at. Let's get going. Well, so, as you can see, no safe ice. And like I said, it is the end of January and we have never had open water this long for as long as I can remember. And so we don't know what's going on underwater. Maybe the weeds that usually have died off are alive because the sun has been able to get through the water without the snow and the ice blocking out the rays of light. Or maybe the fish are in different areas. We have really no idea. And so that's kind of why we're using the underwater drone today. That is the main reason we are here on this recon mission, because we want to see where these fish are and what they are doing before we get out on the ice. All right, so we've got my dad's underwater drone. So my dad owns a video production company and he does all different types of videos. He has done corporate videos and filmed people in swimming pools and lakes for the corporate companies, but he's also done videos for the fishing industry as well. But today we are going to be showing you guys how we use it and putting it to use in this channel for the very first time.
Okay. Last year we did an ice fishing video. Not a big fan of being on camera, that's her job. So I've been using this drone for a few years now, and a good buddy of mine, Jay Siemens, actually just did a underwater drone video, which we will link below, which we probably don't have to, because I think he's gonna hit 1 million views pretty soon, but whew. Okay, the fish, I really don't know how to pronounce it, but I've had this fish V6 for a few years now. The drone's camera itself is pretty decent, but I'm a bit of a camera snob. We do a lot of corporate and commercial videos and we want the best footage possible. And a Hero 10 actually has far better footage than the drone itself. And so I put this little counterweight at the back. Otherwise, the drone, when I first put a GoPro on the bow, it always wants to do one of these because it's off balance. So we put this little counterweight on the back. So if you're wondering why we've got this Hero 10 on the bow, that is because I can shoot at a higher bit rate, which just means I can push the colors, get better footage. It's kind of a little secret of mine that I've never really showed anybody till now. So we use the drone and we use its camera to actually see what we're filming. I'll angle this so that it's the same image that we're getting here. And the drone's camera is really just get it pointing the way we want it to point. The actual footage that we're gonna use from the Hero 10 is the footage that we're gonna use to color grade and make sure we have a really awesome image. But we're pretty stoked, get this in the water and see what's happening down there. We've been waiting 2 months for ice fishing.
Too long.
It's been a grind. We're concentrating on this lake mainly because it's clear and it's close to home. So let's go check it out.
You sound like that nerdy YouTuber you watch.
Who's that nerdy YouTuber I watch?
That video guy, what's his name?
Peter McKinnon?
Yeah, nerd.
He's not a nerd. He's pretty cool.
You both are nerds.
He likes his coffee and stuff.
Camera nerds.
Camera nerds.
Camera nerds.
Plug the cable in the back right here. That's going to feed the signal up. And then you also have this little loop that you put on this tail end here so that if you get caught in something, you can kind of like pull it back, get it to shore. If you get weeds stuck in your props, you can pull it back to the boat. This is actually a flooded reservoir, and when they made it, I don't know, back in the 60s or 70s, whenever it was, all they did was cut all the trees down, so there's stumps and trees and stuff everywhere. So we're gonna be a little cautious, try and stay away from that stuff, and hopefully we don't get this cable snagged. We've got the whole roll of cable. Plug it in there. Plug it into
The
remote. And then my phone is going to sit right here. And we've got a little app that allows me to control it. If any of you guys have ever flown like a DJI drone, that sort of thing, it's the same thing, it's just underwater. So
it's like playing with a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Controller.
So let's get going. All right, moment of truth. And
hands are going to freeze, Dad.
there we go. Now we're gonna send it and see what we can find.
That is so cool. I love this thing. Every time we put it in, it just fascinates me.
Everything's dead. We're in 7 feet of water. It is nothing but
Leaves.
deadness down there right now.
Weird. Oh, I bet I know where that is.
Where? The
I
sandy
bet it's
point?
a sand point.
You think so?
I think it is.
Nothing.
Zero.
Look at that.
Anything.
That's just dead.
There's a tree.
There's the big tree. There's literally nothing on it.
That's a prize enemy. How deep are 7 feet?
6.5, 7 feet.
Moss on the
I think
ground.
we're running out of cable
Yeah.
again. Feed us some cable, Avery.
I'm going.
So we have
Cable
fished
girl.
these trees in the past. In the winter, and not caught anything.
And now we know why.
Not surprisingly, there's no fish on them. So the cool thing is, I think I've got it recording where it's going to actually show us the depth on the screen, but I don't normally record the screen data because it's, I don't want, if I have to use the footage from the drone, I don't want to have any of that in my videos, but I'm trying to record the screen data to the clip. We'll find out when we get home if we actually got that. Hopefully we do, but we'll talk about it a lot. So right now we're in 9 feet. Up shallower than 9-10 feet, all the weeds are dead. There was no fish. So we're scooching out to some deeper water.
Look, those look green.
Those weeds definitely, yeah, no, for sure. I'll point that out.
green.
Those leaves, or those little weeds definitely have some green on them. That's not really what we're looking for, though. I don't think.
I don't see any fish.
There's no fish.
So
We'll just keep cruising. So you'd think that the drone would spook the fish away and we wouldn't see anything, but they're actually usually curious and interested usually. What is that? Are we at the dock?
What dock?
We're looking up at ourselves.
No way.
Yep, we're under the dock.
No way. What?
The drone's,
It's been away.
the drone's right here.
It's been away.
All right, well, there's no fish under the dock. We're seeing ourselves. So far we've seen no weeds, no fish, no life. So if I was coming ice fishing here at some point in the next couple days, this probably isn't the first spot we're gonna start. Right,
This
Dave?
definitely is not the first spot we will start.
We've caught fish anywhere from 4 or 5 feet
To 25
to
feet.
25 feet. Holy smokes, we're far away and I have not seen a single fish yet.
Well, we know not to fish this shoreline.
No green weed and no fish.
It's just deserted.
Nothing. Sand, mud,
And desolate wasteland.
zero fish. I'm convinced there's fish on that shoreline over there.
I say you go up deep. Oh, yeah.
Or I'm trying to.
Whoa. Is that weeds?
Yeah, it's all
They're
dead.
dead. Darn.
It's getting a little dark.
15 feet now.
15 feet, a little murky and dark.
Are those clouds bugs?
Some of them might be, yeah. Oh, we just ran out of cable.
Oh, cable girl. Holy, we're almost in 20 feet.
Yep. 20 feet of water, no weeds, no fish.
Just
And
saying.
it's just sand. We have been driving around this area for probably half hour. We haven't found a single hint of fish.
All right, spot number 1, big fat nothing. Now it's time to go to spot number 2, check out what we can find there. That is actually me and Dad here at the park a long time ago, obviously, because I was very little in that picture. And it's kind of fun that they have it up here for water safety and instructions about the beach. All right, let's go. All right, we are at spot number 2 near the beach. We actually used our spud to open a hole. We have fished here in the past and we have caught fish here in the past, but we have never seen what it's like down underwater because it ranges from 5 to 25 feet here. So let's get the drone down through the hole and see what we can find. What, do you need me to put in? Oh, or you got it.
Give me my cable management, girl. Lots of weeds. They're all scummy though. 5 feet of water.
Oh, what is that?
Tree stump. There's friggin' tree stumps everywhere. 11 feet. Lots of trees. No fish.
Where are all the fishies?
$10 feet. Quite murky. Lots of stumps, which makes me nervous about my cable. Not really any weeds. I mean, I don't think there's any fish in this lake anymore. Where did they all go? Did you eat them all?
We ate all of them. All the perch we ate. All the panfish we ate.
Okay, so we've got weeds here, just flat and sparse on the bottom, but
They look pretty green though.
yeah. Big stumps everywhere. This is where we're gonna see fish when you're talking to them.
Probably. Hello?
Okay, 15 feet of water. No weeds, no fish, just stumps. I don't even know what to do at this point. Our early jump on the season's not really getting us very far.
Oh, what's that?
There's a patch of weeds. Be nice if there's
That looks fishy.
It does look fishy. Minus the fish.
Get close to it. Maybe we just can't see them. Maybe they're hiding. Look, it's a big patch actually.
Oh, look at, is that a big patch of green coming up ahead?
I can't tell.
It's like that green scummy stuff.
On the bottom.
Yeah, that grows down there. So what we've come to discover right now is even though we've had no ice, aside from the last couple of days, it looks exactly the same as it does every other winter. I thought maybe because there was no ice and there was more light penetration, there'd be more
Growth.
or like less depth, more so than more growth. I thought it would look different than what we're used to seeing at this time of year, but it looks exactly the same as it does if we were like standing out there on a foot of ice with an aqua view.
All right, spot number 2 was filled with stumps, mud, and a little bit of green weed out deeper, but no fish. So we are heading to the 3rd and final spot to see if we can find any fish there. All right, we are at the 3rd and final spot. Unfortunately, Dad's phone is on low battery, so if you're ever trying to do a recon mission like us right now, remember to bring something to charge your phone, because in the cold weather, it can often die really quickly.
There it goes. All right, away we go. This is gonna go far, so if we get stuck somewhere, we are screwed. This is our last ditch effort.
Just to find fish.
We don't find fish here. We're fishing somewhere else in the next few days. 10 feet.
Oh, so we're deeper then.
11, 12 feet. Okay, there's like some puffs of stuff here that's kind of interesting.
Ooh.
There's like weeds here, no like real weeds. That's the kind of stuff that I like to see.
Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. That looks fishy. Oh, look at that.
I don't know if it's green or not because everything looks green.
It's a big, huge weed bed, though.
It looks suspicious.
It does. Comes up off bottom decently.
I feel like if there were fish, they would be in this general area.
Me too.
But I ain't seeing a dang thing. Okay, there's the rocks.
Oh, that's good.
There's no fish. All right, we got boulders, no fish. Weeds, no fish. Sand and mud, no fish.
Where have all the fish in this lake gone?
18 feet,
Oh, we're deep now.
nothing.
Where are the fish in this?
20 feet and mud, nothing. We found literally every type of structure you can think of.
That looks good too. And there's no fish on any of them.
And we're not finding any fish.
Or is that near the dam?
Well, it's up by the rocks, the like weeds that are just beneath the rocks.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so cool. Whoa.
Big stump. How cool is that?
That is so cool.
They just chopped off these trees and left them there. Okay. I mean, I thought it was a good plan. Jay found fish with his drone.
Yeah, he's in Kenora. That's easy.
It's cheating up in Kenora.
Cheating there. It's cheating. It's easy to find fish there. I just want to see one fish.
One fish. I don't even care if it's a goby.
Neither do I. All right, everybody. Dad's phone died. That means we're gonna head home, plug it in. We'll see you guys when we get there. So we checked both the boat launch and our pond, and the water is way too murky to put the drone under. But we learned some things while using the underwater drone today, and that is we are not going to be ice fishing Deer Creek because all the fish were gone. But we will be using the underwater drone again, maybe a different day when our pond clears up or the bay clears up so we can find some fish with it because it was a pretty cool time using the underwater drone today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please click the like button. And if you would like to see more content like this, please click the big red subscribe button and take a kid fishing. We'll see you next time.